Coming up next on Parents Corner, a conversation about student internships. Hello and welcome to Parents Corner. I'm Jasmine Coleman and I'm excited to welcome a special guest with us today, Miss Tammy Diedrich, Manager of Internships and Business Programs here at AACPS. Hi Tammy, thank you for joining us.
Hi Jasmine, thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk about the internship program.
Absolutely, really happy to have you. I want to ask a question that many people may think is common knowledge, but just for the benefit of our audience, anyone who may not know, what is an internship?
That's a great question. A lot of people get an internship and a job confused. An internship is a short-term experience, and it's a learning experience. So students are going in, they have a mentor, they have learning goals. Many times this experience is unpaid, but it gives them an opportunity to explore and learn, which is, a great opportunity.
I agree. How do students benefit from internships beyond the exploring and the learning? Are there any other particular benefits?
There are some great benefits to an internship program. I mean, the exploring is a huge piece, and that gives them a chance to see firsthand before they graduate from high school, before they make some post-secondary decisions, exactly what they think they may want to do. But above that, it's a resume builder, so they can add this as an experience to their resume. It's a chance to network and get to know people in the industry that they're interested in, for college recommendation letters, for job recommendations. And it teaches them a lot about themselves. Many students have never had an experience out in the workforce. So this way they're learning how to conduct themselves. What is proper business etiquette? So it's a really a huge growing experience in a lot of ways.
And I'm thinking about business etiquette, networking, resume building, and it sounds a lot like a job. What's the difference between an internship and a job?
That's another great question, because a lot of people think, well, my student, they work part-time in a department store. So that's an internship, right? Well, not really. If they're just working as a cash register, checking out customers, certainly they're learning some great customer service skills, but they're not getting the full spectrum of that business. So if they were in that same department store and they spent some time in cash register, or some time with the manager, with HR, with buying. So they're getting a full feel of what it's like to be the manager of a department store. That's now an internship, because they're learning a lot of different aspects of that business.
That's a great answer, and it sounds like that they're getting the full-fledged experience without necessarily having to come in at entry level.
Absolutely. And so before an internship begins, we sit down with the student, we talk with the business partner, and we make sure that there's a plan, that they're not just going to be in that same position for the full 135 hours. So that way they are getting a full experience.
Wow, 135 hours?
Absolutely. And it sounds like a lot of time, but it certainly flies by.
I'm sure, especially if they're having fun, right?
Yes.
Can you talk about some of these fun internship experiences that students have engaged in within AACPS?
I sure can. And it ranges anywhere from small local companies to the federal government to hospitals. So our students are out doing incredible things. We have about 900 students each year go out and participate in an internship, and that number is growing every year. Just recently, we had a group of student interns at Anne Arundel Medical Center who was able to organize a telesurgery, live surgery, where they had students that would communicate with the surgeon in the operating room and be able to show that to their fellow students. They've been working with this surgeon at the sales center at Anne Arundel Medical Center all year, and that's just one of the things they've got to do. We also have about 100 students every year that go to work at NSA, and that leads them to full-time positions, college scholarships, and then a great array of small local companies that just really want to give back to the community and give students a chance to learn to be a young entrepreneur.
Wow, such phenomenal experiences happening in high school.
Yeah, it really is. And when we talk about the experiences to parents and students for the first time, a lot of them just didn't know that this opportunity was there for them, and some of them haven't even thought about the possibility of an internship and what it would be like and what they could do until they start exploring. And we have this wonderful tool. It's our internship portal where business partners go in, they create a business profile, they build opportunities. It's much like Indeed.com that was built for Anne Arundel County Public Schools. So it's a very secure site. It's only our students that are able to use that site, and the business partners are targeting our students for these opportunities so they can browse, they can apply, and so they can see all the possibilities out there for them.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And when is the best time for students to apply for these internships?
So they have several opportunities to do an internship. A lot of our students do a summer opportunity, a summer internship, which is a great time because in the summer, they can totally focus on the internship, they can relax, they can enjoy the experience without, having all the schoolwork and pressure of the things that are going on in their daily school schedule. These are rising seniors, so between their junior and senior year, they're going to complete an internship, but they also can complete an internship in the fall semester of their senior year or the junior. Or the spring semester of their senior year.
And I want to be clear because we're talking about some really cool opportunities. I mean, telecasting a surgery. And you would think, are these advanced opportunities or are they really open for all students in AACPS?
So they are open for all students in AACPS. Again, they're rising seniors. And from time to time, we have certain internships that are focused to certain programs. And, the neat thing about our portal is in the opportunity, it lists the skill set the business is looking for, and it's a description of the opportunity. So they may focus on STEM students, for example, because these opportunities lean more to the skills that they've learned in the classroom, or to signature students because those opportunities lean more towards what their signature has taught them throughout their high school experience. So where they're open to all, in many cases, there are some that are targeted based on skill sets. Students in our CAT centers, for example, our welding, our culinary, and all the other great traits that we have a lot of opportunities that are focused on the skills that they've learned, and then they're able to take these skills out into the workplace and really apply what they've learned in the classroom.
Great. And Tammy, you've given some insight on this cutting edge portal, and you talked about how business partners can post opportunities and students can sign up for them. If I'm a new student or I'm a student who's new to internships and I want to understand the process, can you tell me specifically about the process? I'm sure it includes those steps, but any additional?
Sure. So we have a team of 9 internship facilitators. So every high school has someone assigned to their school. And these are really the liaison. They're the coach. They're the person the student can go to. We have an application the student fills out. Not that it's a selective process, but the application just tells us a little bit about the student, what their interests are, what their availability is. I mean, it really is a commitment on the student's part. So we want to make sure as we work with the students, they are totally committed to the process, to the internship. It is 135 hours. And so once a student commits to that, we want them to finish that. We want them to have that full experience. So they work hand in hand with our internship coach. And the portal has another part to it as well. So in addition to completing 135 hours, we ask the students to complete daily reflections. What did I learn in my internship today? And what am I doing? And this gives our internship coaches an insight into what's happening in each student's internship opportunity. And then also they do a project. And then my favorite part is their final summary, where they, in 250 words, tell what did this experience mean to me. So they work hand in hand with that coach, starting with the application, building a profile, applying, and then managing their internship.
So you're hitting all the bases there with
Absolutely.
The internship portal. That's wonderful. And if there's a student who needs additional help in the process and they're seeing their internship coach at school, but for a parent at home, how could they support a student in this process?
That's a great question too. So if they sit down with their student, maybe they browse together. You know, one of the things I tell students as they start to look for an internship, look at the business first. Look at where they're located. Can I get there? That's key. We don't have the ability to provide transportation to students to complete their internships, so they really want to make sure they have the ability to get there. What's the business about? What skills are required? So as a parent, you could have a conversation with your student. What do you hope to get out of this opportunity? What do you see that you like about this opportunity? How can it help you as you move forward in your future? Those great conversations will really help to guide the student as they apply for internships. And then parents are also welcome to contact us if they have any questions.
Great. I think you read my mind, because my next question was going to be, if parents need further information about internships, is there a specific place that they can go to find out more information?
Yes, so on the AACPS website, you can actually go to under academics or under students, and you'll see a tab for student internships. They can click there and they can find information. They can find who the coach is for their student's school. They can always contact me here at the board. My number is 410-266-3185, and I'd be happy to answer any parent questions. They can see their school counseling office, and they can get them in contact with that internship facilitator as well.
Phenomenal. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just before we go, I want to ask you, what has been maybe the most unique, the most memorable, or maybe your favorite experience as the manager of internships for AACPS?
Wow, so there are so many. And for me, it's wonderful to watch the students grow, to see them get excited about what they've done. And so I think when I think about this one particular student, and she was very interested in radio. And so we connected her with an internship at a local radio station. She started out, you know, helping with some of the ads, doing some of the things in the background. And at the end of her internship, she actually had a radio spot on Sunday night. So she was, you know, she became a DJ on the radio. So it was a great experience for her before she went off to college. And that's just one. There are so many experiences that the students have been able to have and learn. And, you know, every once in a while we'll have a student say, you know, I think I found out what I don't want to do. And that's a great experience as well, because before they go off and they make college decisions and get involved in a major or get involved in an apprenticeship program or technical school that really isn't for them, you know, they've been able to see what it's like.
Absolutely. Well, how inspiring. Thank you for sharing that story. And thank you for joining us today, Tammy, here on Parents Corner.
Thank you for having me.
It was a pleasure. And thank you for joining us. We hope to see you next time right here on Parents Corner.
Today I come to you with exciting news about school meals. School meals offer students a healthy school breakfast and lunch. Every day, students are offered unlimited choices of fresh fruits and vegetables. Students are encouraged to select up to 2 cups of fresh produce each day at lunch from our unique salad bars. You may also monitor your child's school meals online at My Payments Plus. This is a convenient tool we offer to all parents to make managing your school meal accounts a simple process. To learn more about My Payments Plus, simply visit www.mypaymentsplus.com or call 877-237-0946. Each year, families have the ability to apply for free or reduced price meals. The application to apply is online. Parents, you may log on to applyformeals.aacps.org. The process is fast, easy, convenient, and it's accessible from any computer. Remember, if you received meal benefits last year, you must complete a new application each school year. Thank you for this opportunity to provide you this valuable information pertaining to school meals. School meals fuel your child's brain and body for academic excellence. If you have any questions regarding the healthy school meals offered, please contact me at 410-222-5900.
I'm Corporal Gamble with the Anne Arundel County Police. In reference to bus safety, the most important thing is to stop when you see flashing red lights indicating that a child could be crossing the road.
I'm President of the Board, Julie Hummer, and you're watching AACPS TV.